Hello everyone, welcome in our geography session for a standard 12th. We already discussed a third chapter, that is a human settlement and land use. There are the classification of land use, almost the classification related with the rural area, then urban area we finished in our previous video. Now we discuss about our third land use, that is a urban and rural fringe, and last suburbs. Now urban and rural fringe. The area between urban and rural area is called the urban and rural fringe. A middle part of rural and urban centers, a region, a area in between both region is known as a urban rural fringe. This area is characterized by some urban characteristics as well as some rural characteristics. Economy of this area is also related with the both region. Urban, there is the industrial and the tertiary and secondary occupation is effect on that fringe area, and the rural, that is a primary occupation, it is also effect on this fringe area. It is not a separate zone, but it is a transition between the two and merge into the both of them. This is a transition zone in between rural and urban centers. And there is also one important thing, the rural urban fringe has a complex structure because of there is a two types of administrative areas. Related with the urban areas, there is a municipal council or municipal corporation, and because of the rural area, there is a gram panchayat. There is a transition of both type of administrative centers. Then suburbs, the outside to the metro city, there are occasionally be a small towns or a number of well established towns or a small cities. These are known as a suburbs. The suburbs are the important or separate cities, separate towns. They are developed their own themselves, but the effect of the urban centers and the development of urban centers is affected on these suburbs, and that's why the growth of these suburbs areas is very rapid. So the metropolitan cities are responsible for the growth of suburbs, but actually they are separate from that urban centers or that metropolitan city. But urban rural fringe area, they are not separate, they are commonly developed. For example, Bhanduk, Kalyan, Virar and etc. are the suburbs of Mumbai. Same thing about the Pune, there is the Wakad, Hingaswadi. These are the suburbs area of Pune. Almost these sub areas are also developed. They are all cities in themselves, but develop as a result of Mumbai and Pune. Now the problems. There are some several problems related with each town and village. Almost the problems are related with the economic problem, social problem, then cultural problem, political problems, as well as governance problem. Such problems should be faced from each village as well as town and settlement area. First problem, that is the economic problem. In economic problem, there is the employment problem is very important. Because of highly developed region and the growth of population, the employment problem should face by the several regions as well as problem of low wages is also there because of immigrant population. The low wages is also economic problem which faced by these peoples. Then housing problem, land and housing problem. The population growth is again effect on a same problem related with the economic, that is a land and housing problem is there. Day by day we observe this problem and we face this problem in a city as well as a town and village too. Now social problem is there. Literacy is a important social thing. The social development is related with the literacy. Then religious problem and racial problems. Religions and race both are responsible for the development of social structure. If the violence is there, then the number of problems and the conflicts can develop in a social system. That's why illiteracy, religious and racial problems are the important social problem related with the cities as well as villages. Then cultural problem. Customs, less developed culture are the important problem related with the cultural sector. If the customs are there, several customs are there like a dowry, then early marriages, child marriages, preference to the male child birth, and a number of customs are there. If a number of customs in a specific social system, then the region, such region are also cannot develop because of such cultural problems. If the customs is not affected on the development, that area is also important and highly developed area in the world. Consider it is a very supportive for the development. But if the region should face the customs, less development, in less developed culture is there, then that region is not developed easily. Then environmental problems is also there. The first important problem, that is a lack of resources. If a region have a lack of resource, there are the minerals, waters, fertile soil, then forest, such are the important resources, physical resources. If this the lack of these resources related with that region, that's village area or the region never develop with a high speed. Then pollution and deforestation is also one of the important environmental problem which is affect on the health of a human, and that's why this problem is also one of the obstacle in the development. Then infrastructural problem. The infrastructure is depend on transportation system, drainage, then water availability as well as the civics amenities. So if these things are available good, then the region can develop. But this infrastructural problem is responsible for the problem which should face the people related with the village as well as the urban centers. Then governance and the administrative problem. Such problems are related with the government funds as well as the revenue problem. The government is also provide a funds to the people as well as some institutes. If that funds are not available, then the region cannot develop. And the revenue problem is also there. If the revenue collection is not within a time, and that is also responsible for the less development of infrastructural system and other development, which is always done by the government in that region, if that is a local as well as the urban. So there are important problems like 6 problems are there. economical, social, then cultural, environmental, then infrastructural and governance and administrative problem. These are the important problem related with the each land use area, human settlement area. In your book there is on the last page before the exercise of this third chapter, there is two figures, two maps on a one page, which shows a land use or the land cover map, almost related with the city, that is the Ichalkaranji city in Kolhapur district. This map shows the year 2007. There are the several color which is important in the shading for the land use. Second map, it shows a 2017. There is a 10 years gap in between the both pictures. There is a pink color, dark pink color, which shows the residential area in a urban center. Then this pink color shows a wasteland and shrubs region is there. Then this pink and orange pink color shows the area with a sparely settlement related with the urban centers. Then dark brown color shows the rural area, villages in this map. Then this blue line, it shows a river, the name of river, that is a Panchaganga river is there. Then this black line, this all black lines shows a transportation system. Then dark blue color, navy blue color shows a industrial sector, industrial development in this region. Now if we observe the first map and second map, which is after a 10 year with a 10 years gaps, there is some area is reduced, the land use area is reduced, some specific area is only reduced, and some specific area is only increases. Almost the, if we observe the pink color, faint pink color in this map and the faint pink color in a before this 2007 map, that the pink color region is very high. Then this dark pink or light orange color, this color is also high, it is decreases in a second map, and the growth of this urban settlement is there, we can observe easily. Then industrial sector is also developed. Then some other colors, you should also observe this dark green color, there is a recreational area, almost the parks and theaters are there. So the all types of land use are discussed in this map. You should find out the difference in between the map related with the several land use, as well as some questions they may ask there at the end of that question series, that the one question is related with the conclusion, the difference in between both map. You should think about the comparison, how we can what are the changes in between this both map is there. Write a conclusion notes comparing both the maps. It is a last question related with this map. You should compare the comparison in between the land use pattern in a both map. For example, industrial use, then agricultural use, as well as the residential land is also increased related with the urban center. You can write down that point for the conclusion and the comparison. Okay, thank you.